Well, hello, BBs, and thank you all so much for joining me. Happy Monday to y'all. Start of the week. How we all doing? I'm still so tired. As most of you know, some of you know, I was away for the weekend in the big city of Chicago and had a good time. Got some stories. Got some stories to tell you about that little trip, including probably one of the most traumatic experiences of my adult life at a comedy show where I was sitting front row in a room of 4,000 people. But anyway, maybe that later. Thank you all for your understanding that we didn't have the live. I didn't get home till about 9 p.m. last night, so I was like, but I am so glad you're all here with me today. So thank you, babies. We got Rebecca, Sherry, pain in the butt. M, hello. Thank you, babes, for being here. Mr. Fizzy, hello, baby. Dino Love Bites, hello. Violet, GH, I don't remember if I said hello to you, but hi, baby. Nemesis, hello. So thank you all again for being here. We're going to catch up with friggin' Gorlworld. My God. Nemesis, did your DoorDasher flirt with you? Well, I didn't DoorDash. I Uber Eat. And yeah, he did call me back to the car as I walked away, but it was because I didn't put the code in, so it was fine. But yeah, I think there's been a lot of things going on in Gorlworld. So as usual, we're going to start with Chantal. And then we have an update with Amber. So today's video we're going to start off with is barbecue chillin'. So again, a big thank you to them. Chris, hello, BB. Thanks for being here. So all right, let's get started. Shall we? Now, and just to preface this, I am going in completely blind. I have no idea what's been going on. So
French Fry got her live taken down. I didn't even know she went live, so no, it wasn't me. Maybe they weren't. Maybe they were just trolling and nothing happened.
okay. Right off the bat, French Fried Girl had a live taken down, and they're saying that FFG struck. Didn't know a thing about it. All right.
Knows. Sometimes people come in here and say things just to start something, and nothing even happened. Like maybe her stream wasn't taken down. I don't know. I didn't even know anyone was alive. So, did Salah mention? Yes. I don't want to talk about it. He was. He knew it wasn't on purpose. It was a mistake. Yeah, it was a mistake. You know, honestly, it didn't.
Talking about the camera slip. Any new theories on whether or not it was completely intentional just to drum up views? Because I wouldn't be surprised.
Bother me as much as just worried about where I am. But there's a lot of people who don't wear hijab here, so I'm wearing a hijab. I'm fully dressed right now. I'm not letting that happen again while I'm here. What? Who said America's for whites only? We don't like white supremacists in here. No, I don't believe it. That's a big accusation.
So Tracy didn't say it's for whites only. It says is a white country. I mean, I guess that is kind of a weird way to describe it. I would say America's pretty much a melting pot, but okay.
Okay, let's ask Tracy. Tracy, did you say that America's a white country only? She said no. People make names up, yeah. And people are out for Tracy, so. Okay, I'm gonna restart. I'll be right back, okay? Oh, I just sat down now. I have to use the washroom. If there's a slug, I'm gonna freak out. Oh, there's a fat one in there.
Pumpkin Princess, hello,
There's
BB.
a fat one in there. Disgusting. They're cute though, kinda. No one's ever caught me without hijab. Salah's very careful about that. Now, if there's any men that come over, then they wait like in the Madafa, and then Salah will come tell me, okay, go in the room, somebody wants to come use the washroom, so I'll go in, that kind of thing. The way the house is made, like there's a lot of doors. So if I'm in the kitchen and someone wants to use the bathroom, he just closes both doors. Salah knows about the slip up. I was in the kitchen cooking and he came in, he's like, you showed your hair and you had no shirt on? And I was like, it was a mistake, and I explained what happened, and he just kind
of... Nemesis. The slugs are attracted to her. For real. A real species near extinction have been living for underground until now. I believe it. She's got to have some type of pheromone or stench coming off of her that's not normally like created, unless it's probably like the layer of fat and animal byproducts that was on the Chicago River when it caught fire. So many Chicago facts. Anyway, yeah, she's something.
I don't know, just kind of dropped it. I think he thinks that when I get home, I'm gonna be back to my normal self. So I don't think he really. Does he seem mad? No. It was just an accident, you know. For real, it was like a huge accident. My phone said, and like it said, try again. Like the stream went out. You're about to separate exactly. So, but while I'm here, I'll obviously wear it for sure. And I don't know about Canada. What's gonna happen? I'm not sure. I'm very confused. Ooh, I feel the glass. Should I try to pull it out? No, I can't. I'll have to get Salah. I'm getting a new bed, new mattress and box spring, and that's gonna cost me about 350. It's not a very expensive bed, but I've been literally sleeping on like the floor, so here many times. How often should one change out pillows? When they get stinky and like sweat stained and too flat. And some hotels, have you ever watched videos on dirty hotels? Some hotels have pillows like that. Ew. Oh, oh. Hello?
The nerve of her to try to act like she's disgusted by anything. Honestly, the level of filth that I have seen this woman turn a blind eye to. I mean, let's just think about like first thing that comes to my mind, the llama that she would lay on that was literally encrusted with her sweat and drool and frickin' food residue and makeup and everything else. Like, my God, like Chantal, you're not impressing anybody by acting like, ew, that's so gross. Like, we have seen you in the depths of human filth. Like,
Hello? Hello? Is anyone here? Hello? The frick? What the hell? Oh my gosh.
leave Tracy alone.
There was a comment with a fake Tracy saying something like white supremacist, okay? That's not her. She swore on it. She showed me. She's like, I never go into Rev's channel. He discussed me, whatever. So they will just make it worse. Yes, we're going to ignore, but I'm just saying because yesterday people were gang piling on her, and I'm not going to tolerate that in my chat. So if you think you can come here and bully Tracy, y'all can just get lost. Thank you. I'm so tired. I had to sleep. I had a nap from 8 p.m. until midnight because just like from the minute I stepped out of the bedroom this morning, I went to bed late last night, like really late, but I woke up early. I had to use the washroom, and then and then just woke up, made breakfast. I never cared what anyone thought either. Yeah. Sorry, but you're picking on the wrong person for looks. I don't give a flying crap. Right, Wanda? I mean, look at. There's so many compilations of me from back in the villa. Look how I like flapping around, and I don't care, bald, looking like friggin'
Yeah, you were fucking disgusting. Like, you were an embarrassment to every human being alive just because we are also humans. Like, if aliens were fucking somehow seeing you, they're like, okay, well, let's just go ahead and blow up the earth. Like, honestly, if it was up to Chantal to save us, we would all be dead.
fester. I don't give a crap. Like, I am who I am, you know? I hope you guys have a good day. Can't wait to be in the same time zone as you guys. See you guys tomorrow, okay? Bye.
I'm hungry.
I'm waiting for Salah's really not feeling well, so he's resting. But I'm reliant on him for sustenance because we don't have anything. Man, it's gonna be such a big culture shock for me going from where I'm living now to where I'm going.
Now, I've always said I'm going to try to give credit where credit's due. If I can find one little freaking pinch of positivity, I will. This top she has on, I think is cute. I like the colors. The print isn't terrible. Obviously, it's the same granny as shit she usually goes for, but as far as what we've seen, not terrible.
Gonna be living like my lifestyle here is so different than like it's gonna feel almost sinful being in a like in a home that's like. Does he have a cough a little bit? Yeah. No, I can't drive. Well, Tracy, is just staying home because Salah's not feeling great at all. and he clearly has like a flu or a cold. Yeah, and he's like, I think not well. Like I'm trying my best. Like he's been to a doctor, he's on medicine. I gave him extra strength Panadol, made him a healthy breakfast, some tea. Like I don't know what else to do, so he's just resting. I have to say, like I don't even think you need a driver's license to drive here. Like I'm not joking. Like if you get pulled over, they just check like if your car is stolen or not. Like they don't really check. There's no leftovers. I just made him like a small soup because we only had like a chicken thigh left from the chicken we had for dinner. So I just and we only had like a few noodles left. So I just made him like a one person soup. No, there's literally no shop near walking distance. No, it's like desert. And I'm hoping that like if I catch
Well, we know it's definitely not within Chantal's walking distance because she can make it probably, what, 10 feet? I'm guessing at this point.
it, because we've been in contact, right? So I want it to be like now so that I can recover before I have to travel. If I get sick before right before travel day, yeah, yeah, Pondu.
They said she ruined Pete's and Sala's life, but the comment is gone. She blocked the person. Yeah, yeah. I mean, she was heavily involved with both people, and doesn't seem like their life improved very much after being with her. So,
Because Pete loves his life right now, right? And Salah, how did I ruin his life? Oh, he had to leave Kuwait? Not on my accord. He had to. None of your business. So fuck off. Bye. Do you feel better now? Of course they do. Somebody hateful piece of crap like that doesn't ruin people's lives. I'm sure they do. They're projecting.
as she acts like a hateful piece of crap. Irony.
Pete and Salah are grown men. I'm not responsible for anyone's life. Thank you very much. Thank you. And Salah said he's had more fun with me than he has with pretty much anybody else. So, yes. I don't feel guilty about shit. I just find it stupid when people comment that kind of thing. Like, it's so stupid. Like, nobody is responsible for the happiness of anyone else. And furthermore, Pete was extremely happy living with me up until I got in that abusive relationship.
Okay. It's true. Nobody is responsible for your own happiness. However, the girls do not believe that in any sense of the word, especially not Amber Lynn. My God, if she doesn't have a soul to frickin' suck energy out of, she doesn't know what to do with herself. Chantal, same way. Could she have done a lot more with herself to maybe enrich her life and maybe things would have went a different way in the Middle East? Absolutely. She had this opportunity, probably a once in a lifetime, something that most people wouldn't do, would never do, or even have the chance to do. And what'd she do? She sat around and basically let her health go more to shit and basically stewed for 3 years. So, yeah, maybe things would have been a little more positive in your relationship, Chantal, instead of just relying on Salah to make you happy with your snacks.
The early villa days were awesome. And if we live together again, it will be fun again. And by the way, human beings, especially adults, have free will to do whatever they want. Yes, that's right. I haven't been physically in Pete's life for 3 years. So who's to blame for his depression now? Like, stuck in the room eating rice. Yeah, if he moves, he gets a much nicer private place, a kitchen.
Okay, let's take a moment for one of our little BBs is turning 22 tomorrow. Oh, Dinah Love Bites, happy birthday, you little tiny little baby. So precious. Yeah, I don't want to hear anything about your your bones and your gray hairs, okay? Mama Arby is knocking on 40's door, so you cute, adorable little babe. Happy, happy birthday. Let's get some hearts in the chat, can we, for a happy, happy birthday to our Dino Love Bites.
Home cooked meals, like get to go out and do things. Someone to go to Comic Con with, like, what? He doesn't even like. He's not living his life now, and I ruined his life. Okay, I think obviously like he probably suffers from some mental illness. Can you guys hear me? I'm like talking for nothing. Fucking internet. Can you hear me? I hate the internet. Okay, so
Oh my god, I'm sitting here talking for nothing. I might be just speaking out into the void. What am I even doing with my life?
which the internet will be fine for Salah because he, maybe Pete's needs like you know, like a good friend, somebody to like, because honestly, I think the main source of depression is just having no life, like just literally staying inside for like days, you know, only goes out for groceries once a week. Has a very, you know, mundane routine, doesn't talk to many people in real life, doesn't go or do anything exciting. He has to live, you know? Yeah, I think that's a big part of the problem. And I think some of his depression will lay up once we, you know, and yeah, he wants to definitely have a job and contribute. I realize that's healthier for him. Like, I don't mind helping him out, and like, I have to pay rent anyway. I would like freeloading, but for him, it's a healthier dynamic if he's also contributing. So yeah, I get that. I guess I just want to work on being totally independent. You know, if I have to take a job, I will. I'll look for a part-time job at home or something. It's all right. I really wish I could show you my hair, like the way, like when the camera slipped, it was awful. I had hijab head. My hair wasn't like nice and done. But when I do my
You can. You can absolutely show us your head. It's not a requirement, supposedly, over there. You're in your home and you're no longer married to your husband, which supposedly is why you would never take it off. So what do you care what he thinks now? Just do it. Do it. Honestly, if I was her, I'd be trying to make as much money on that reveal as possible because I got a feeling it's pretty bad.
hair, it's like really long. So when I do my hair, I put the hair fibers, I make it fuller, freshly washed and conditioned, and I curl it a bit. It looks pretty decent. No, I can't show you, especially not now. Like, even if I was, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the hijab, honestly. Part of me does want to remove it, and a part of me doesn't know if I can. Part of me doesn't, part of me does. But especially in Syria.
She knows the freaking chins would just be absolutely uncontrollable. I think that's honestly part of it. She doesn't want us to see her without it because she's, for one, so used to her chin spank look. But also just think about it. She would have to do a lot more effort to look halfway decent. But shit, then again, she was running around bald half the time. So I don't know why she acts like she cares.
Around him and his family, I'm going to be respectful. You know? So, I really do, like, love Kuwait as a country. It was really nice. The people from Pause can get bent. Honestly. I hope you're watching and I hope you hear that. I went to the washroom.
Chantal, did it really work out for you last time that you were shit talking these people? Like, just shut the fuck up for once. Do yourself a favor and just refrain for once in your life.
But then I talked to Salah and I put some rice on. So I'm making some good rice. You're going to see what my rice in an authentic Syrian farouj looks like. I'm making tomato rice, so I just put a ton of olive oil. There's the handsomest Syrian.
Hello. How are you?
Well, better than you, because you are sicky sick.
Going upstairs.
Oh, she pushes the door open now.
Why is she calling him the handsomest Syrian? Like, why are you flirting with him? You guys aren't together anymore.
Just leave her, I guess.
Just close the one.
I don't know how to operate any of the doors. See you. I don't think you heard me. A few more seconds on that rice, and it will be good to go.
I don't think he heard me, but you know damn well she isn't going to get up to say it to him.
How long do you guys cook rice for? Was Salah bitchy? No, he was really nice. He said he felt better and he'll go get food and then go rest.
Finish? Nice.
Yeah, I'm just gonna show them the farouj. Make you a plate. Are you gonna eat here or there?
You want to leave them out?
Yeah. Or no? You
It's okay. Just give me my first and slide out.
Pickles? Comes with pickles? Farouj.
Oh, that's why she still has to, patronize him because he's the one that brings her food. Okay, I got it. I got it. I don't know what I was thinking.
Look at the chicken. And this is the muhammara. Okay, let me go divvy this up. I'll be right back. Looks good, hey? I know whenever people see some glimpses of the house, of course, painting will be done soon. And then I'm going to make them show you how nice a traditional Syrian house can be when it's all done. When he gets a fountain in the yard and everything. He just got his house back after the people living here didn't really take care of it. This plate is, somebody brought us food on it. I have to wash it and give it back, but I love it, so I keep using it. Okay, maybe I'll get off for now and come back later.
Of course, Chantal's just stealing someone's plate. Like, what the fuck? All right, let's see what else we got on the docket here. I believe it's another barbecue chillin'. Oh yeah. Well, I am back. It might help if I was sharing the right tab. Here we go.
There are shitty things about it, and I'm allowed to my fucking opinion. So eat a turd log. Yeah, I'm traveling even if I'm sick.
Did she just tell somebody to eat a turd log? Oh my fucking god. Like, I hate her, but also that was kind of funny. It's just so Chantal.
Allowed to my fucking opinion. So eat a turd log. Yeah, I'm traveling even if I'm sick. I have to go home, so I'll just wear a mask or something. Dumpster diving? Hell yeah. I'm definitely gonna go dumpster diving. Yeah, you know what? I'm getting a spineless sofa as a sofa for sure. There's one. Yeah, they're like about.
I wrote "eat a turd log" on my little notepad here. Not necessarily to do anything with it other than just to like read it and laugh about it.
$700. I've been trying to plan meals for like when I come back. That's how like sad I am. Trying to plan meals already. Remember one time? Oh my gosh. Do you guys remember whenever I went and bought like a 12 pack of bao from this Asian restaurant? And then they were so good. They were soft and pillowy and the meat inside. Oh my God. So I wanted another 12 pack, but it was like one person working there and I didn't want them to think I was a total fat ass. So I got Pete's to call this restaurant and order the 12 more bao and then go in and get them for me. But I asked him nicely and he said yes, so that's why.
KFG chicken. Hello, BB. Will she travel if she's having diarrhea? Well, did she admit before that she wore a diaper on a plane? Not to say that that would be sufficient, but I don't know. That's a good question. Would she actually be brave enough to do it? I don't know.
You ever do that? Oh my God. No, to make it even worse, he didn't call because he wouldn't do that. But he went in to get them, I think. I can't remember exactly. Do you guys remember? I know I called and disguised my voice. I've done that a few times with different restaurants. I was like, yes, hello. I'd like to order 12 bao, please. No, they won't find out where I live, Tracy. Not if I stream from one room. How will they know? I really don't want to show my place. I mean, I guess so what if they email my landlords? I mean, I did let them know what I do, so I don't know. How about they stop being creepy sons of bitches and trying to figure out where people live? Like, get a fucking hobby. Views are not worth it, no. I'm just gonna get a part-time job. Like, I'm gonna have like I'm gonna set up a couple of streaming areas without having to show my whole house. And just do like mukbangs and like vlogs outside, I guess. I don't know. And get a part-time job because no way, I'm not dealing with that shit. Be careful of your background, one little hint. I know. Trust me, I'm gonna think of it. There's no gonna like, it's for my own good. This is my real life. This is my home. I don't want people. If you saw the apartment once, that would be it. Okay, I'd get views on my apartment at first, but then, no, it's not worth it to me. And then have like a streaming area in the kitchen and a filming area.
She always has such grand plans, but just so very rarely ever comes to fruition.
But not showing the kitchen side. Like maybe if there's a white wall and like maybe the dining area, I don't know, where I can like eat with you guys, show you guys what I'm having, what I made, story times, like time warps, videos I like to make like that. I can't wait till you're home. Yeah, I know, but then I feel bad leaving Salah and Julia, but he's not worried. No, there are people with house pets because when we go to get food for Julia, Skull Panda, there's always like some cats for sale. There's always people bringing in their cats and cat carriers. They have a lot of pet supplies. So, and Salah's used to it now. He loves Julia. Yeah, I'll be checking on them every day. I don't care. I don't even care if he remarries and has a million kids. I'm still checking on them. They're like, are you and Julia okay? It's getting cold.
I had a great day.
Tell us about your day. Well, we just got home not long ago. We went to visit family, Sasa and Fan. And as you can see from the thumbnail, they made some, they have this oven. It's like an oven. It's almost like a tandoori oven, but it's like they make, shoot, I forget the name already. There's a traditional bread. It's like fatire, but it's like a different kind. Yeah, so they make these breads. Now the bread in the thumbnail looks plain, but there's things inside. And then there's pizza. They made pizza. It was so good. Anyway, the breads were baking. Oh my gosh, it smelled so good. So yeah, we had that. It's emotional because like, at first I didn't like being around kids a lot. I didn't like being around a lot of people, but now that it's getting closer to leaving and we were talking about that there, it was like really emotional, like it's going to be, I feel like part of the family, and it's really sad, like in a way, but I know it has to happen. But
Like, bitch, do you not understand the celebration these people are gonna have when you're finally fucking gone? My God. Like, you wanna, all the fireworks that have been going on in the frickin' neighborhood all this time? I'd say there's gonna be a firework extravaganza. Damn, I know I would. Shit.
I'll always consider them family, I'll always have them in my heart. They don't ever want us to leave. They always want us to stay, like just stay there. So the day before I have to leave, we're just gonna stay there. So yeah, the day before I go to the airport, I'm gonna stay there with Salah. And they asked me if I'm coming back to Syria. I said no. I'll be checking in on Julia. They all love Julia, and they're kind of fighting over. They want to take her. I said, well, Salah wants to keep her, obviously. So, but I'm sure if he goes to visit, maybe he'll bring her. I don't know. Her family keeps saying, if you want to do
That's just what a cat loves to do, travel in the car in the heat unnecessarily.
another live with her, you can. They said, if you want to do another live, they really the money I
Talking
raised
about
for them
with
in the last
Sasa.
live really helped them out. So it's no wonder, it's probably a really strange concept that we can just go live.
That would be the one thing she could do to try to top everything else that she's been trying to pull as far as like raising money to bring that poor child back on her channel again. Like, I swear to God. This bitch.
I'll name the next one with Sasa. Give this cute girl money because she deserves it. But they were teary eyed, and they're gonna come with Salah to the airport to see me off. They don't judge me. They know, like, they've seen so many reaction chant. They know all about my past. They don't care. They're so welcoming and so loving. I try explaining, like, I just
Oh, they know all about your past. I mean, have they seen the Peep video? Like, what exactly did they know, Chantal? They probably know very little of your past, if I had to guess. And I can't say I blame you. I certainly wouldn't want to be broadcasting a lot of what you've done.
I just need to be back in Canada. I need reliable internet. I need to, you know, live among my culture also. And but I will miss. I understand now, like the concept of. I can see why they like to be around each other all the time because it's like, very loving people. I'm just not used to that. At first, it scared me a little bit. Like, what the hell?
Oh my God, I actually have to have a social life and be around people and speak. I can't just sit in a freaking room and pig out and be a slob. Dino Love Bite's part of the family, but not that long ago, she was crying about something happened to her. It was them. Gives you whiplash, yeah. Yeah. By the way, it was them merchandise now available in the shop. Check it out, babes.
Like, I know my family loves me, but like we're not close in the same way. It's a tough life here. Makes you appreciate. Like, I'm gonna feel guilty living living in Canada after experiencing. Hey, Brooke, I'm not gonna lie and say like I didn't feel judged by some people in Kuwait, but here I don't feel judged by like anybody. Like, I don't know, like they were just so like caring, like on a like I can't explain it, like on a human level. Like, I've never had like a person just drop by and be like, I'm just here to check on you. Like, I want to make sure, like, I just want you to be at peace and like may God bless you. And it's just like, oh my gosh, it's like so crazy to me. Like, I'm just so like it really touches your heart. I've also never been really like hugged in a loving way from a child. So like the connection I have with Sasa, like it's gonna be so heartbreaking. Like, I really, really am gonna really, really be sad and really hurt to leave her. So yeah, it's a hard life, but it's a hard life in Canada too in different ways. Like, yes, we have automatic washing machines and things, but and it's like a safer environment and there's more opportunity. But I would have to say that it's a different kind of stress. You have more stress with like keeping up with the Joneses and so many bills and financial responsibilities and taxes, and the rent here is like some places are like $50 a month, and like there it's like 2 grand. It's just like crazy. I was able to pay off like $25,000 of debt or more.
Shit. Dino Love Bites, do they know about the Kybella incident? Yeah. Do they know about Salah's history and all of his special interests? Hmm. Nemesis, I'm sick of her implying Canadians are heartless and don't care about others. She can get stuffed. Oh, absolutely. That's why I said, I mean, Chantal does not represent Canada. She does not represent women. She does not represent Westerners. Like, the only thing she represents is Chantal and how absolutely freaking disgusting of a person she is.
Or just live in like a year, living in, living in cheaper, staying in cheaper places. Honestly, like having Salah pay most of the bills in Kuwait, like it was just like amazing. I got to pay, so I got to focus on my debts and just, if we were living in the West, like it would have been a lot different paying off the debt, I'm sure. It's like my income from YouTube wasn't as big as when I was in Canada and like Beeson before I went to the Middle East, but the trade-off is like I had someone helping me with life expenses and I got to focus most of my meager YouTube income on that. I've never paid off debts like that before in my life, Ray. So it does feel good, and I hope I can continue. I have a bit more left. Well, a lot more, but let's say you make minimum wage in Canada, like 17 an hour, and you're working full time, you'll probably only get like what, 2,500 a month? And if your rent is like 1,700, 2,000 a month, like what? Even if it's like 1,500, that only leaves you 1,000 for like food, which is crazy expensive. If you have a car payment, forget it. Gas, utilities, phone, having a freaking life, God forbid, you have any money to do anything fun. It's tough. I'm seriously considering just looking for a job and alongside YouTube, like try to complement one another. I don't know. Like, it's rough. It's Chantal Blue Topaz, you stupid moron. Get the fuck out of here. Am I e-begging for anything right now? Are you gonna give me any money? No, then shut your trap. How long have I been on YouTube? 8 years and nobody.
Oh shit. What did this person say to her? That she's e-begging, I guess? Damn, that struck a little bit of a nerve there, Chantal.
You gonna give me any money? No, then shut your trap. How long have I been on YouTube? 8 years and nobody knows my name is Chantal. Do you have some kind of disease where you see the letter A as E? Like, how am I being?
She's getting this pissed because the person said Chantel instead of Chantal. Get a fucking grip, bitch. Oh my god. Out of all the things that people say to you, that's what you're gonna really get mad about? Like, all right, well, pick your battles, I guess, if you're Chantal.
Was I e-begging just now? And you know what, Blue Topaz? If I want to e-beg for money, I will do it. And if you don't like it, I don't care. You'll just have to stay mad about it. Okay? Thank you. I'd rather have no viewers than do an OF.
And this is the person that people are giving money to. They see her act like this and still say, Chantal's a good person. I need to support her. Oh, Chantal, it's the hater's fault that ruined your life.
Thank you. Anyway, I totally understand there being only like max 300 views because A, who wants to watch buffering internet and, me not being on camera? Boring. So that's like a good reason also to be in Canada so I can do better content and just, Am I gonna sleep in my apartment the first night? Yes. My bed is like, it might be a bit late, so I'm getting like I'm getting like a floor mattress thing to sleep on until it comes. It was like $80. And it'll be good to have in case anyone stays over. I think it's maybe like, actually, I think it was $120, but it holds up to like 685 pounds. So I should be all right. And it's self-inflating. You just plug it in and turn the dial and it inflates. So I'm going to sleep on that till I get my bed. I'm going to do some kind of fundraiser when I get to Canada for my scooter. Like, honestly, I don't mean to sound dark because I'm not like depressed about it. If I want to live to 80, I'd probably have to seriously turn my life around. Like, I would have to like.
I think a medical professional would probably beg to differ. I think you're lucky to get to 60, babe. Like, let's be so for real. Lucky to get to 60. 80s? Oh my god. This bitch would be like in a freaking iron lung. Like, are you kidding me? Maybe if they develop the technology to put your brain in a robot to where none of your body has to, life support you, then maybe Chantal. Maybe then you'll make it to 80.
Quit all bad habits. Eat super clean, exercise. I don't know if I really want to do that, man. People think that picture bothers me or like the slip bothers me. It really doesn't. Whatever. like honestly, that's mild compared to some, just how I've looked sometimes. So whatever, you know. Good night, everyone.
All right. So we're through Foodie Beauty. We are caught up. That wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. It's all thanks to our channels here that summarize everything for us, makes it more palatable. So Amber Lynn deletes the Emily accusations. So I did see that she had deleted videos, basically kind of like taking back all the stuff she was saying as far as Emily wanting her partners to. I saw that. I haven't seen this video, but I saw that she had done that. So this video is brought to us by Apathetic Facts. So a big thank you to them. Let's check her out.
Well, girls, look who's trying to scrub the internet of her accusations against Emily. Yesterday, several live streams and videos where Amber accused Emily of some pretty serious things have been set to private. This comes just hours after Aunt Tammy made this short, hinting Emily's career as a nurse is either on the line, or that she's already been fired.
Maybe you should consider doing something else, like anything else, like any other job in the entire world.
Tammy
Maybe it's just because Emily literally is like a nurse to help make people better. And she allegedly gets off on like people being miserable and hooked up to tubes and immobile and things like that. According to Amber.
also took to her community tab to say this. Could you imagine wasting a lot of time and money on obtaining an impressive degree, just to have your career destroyed by a "see you next Tuesday"? Life is crazy and rabbit holes are dark and dirty. Boy oh boy did I go down a rabbit hole just now. Shaking my head. I don't stalk, I investigate.
Tammy? Gag.
And just a few hours ago, Amber posted this to her community.
God, when she did that, I could have just... Everybody was kung fu fighting, if you know what I mean. The dented, rusted tangent toaster. Hello, BB. Thanks for being here.
Tab, walking back everything she's been ranting about in those hours-long streams over the past several weeks. I need to address...
Okay, I'm going to read this for us. So, I need to address something that has been a topic of conversation online. As you might have seen, there have been a lot of discourse between myself and Emily in which feelings were hurt and emotions controlled. Okay, right off the bat, this was 100% written by ChatGPT. There is not a single doubt in my mind. I would literally lay my life on it that ChatGPT wrote this. Where was I? Where is it? Okay. I want to clarify an important point that I think may have been lost among the chaos. And yes, I'm going to read it like it's Amber's, Hunter vibes. Emily, to my knowledge or belief, has never intentionally caused someone's health to decline, nor has ever intentionally caused somebody to die. Why did I say it like that? Why did I say it like that? Okay. Back in character. I do not believe that she would ever want to cause somebody's health to decline or to die. She has always shown care regarding my health. Like when she was waking you up in the middle of the night to eat freaking chicken wings that you wrote in your diary, which was basically a Bible of facts, that she just wanted to see you get fatter. But you're right, Amber. She really, really cares about your health. Yes. We know. She has always shown care regarding my health and been a very caring partner in that way. Any statement to the opposite effect does not align with what I believe about Emily at all. And you're dumb for thinking it because I literally said those exact things. What an idiot. She has never deserved the kind of hate or accusations that have been happening in the last year and a half. You're right. I mean, being a feeder and literally feeding your fiance to the grave, she's a good person, you guys. We've all just been giving her a really hard time. Lastly, I want to remind my audience that the reaction channel audience... Wait. lastly, I want to remind my audience and the reaction channel audience, this pertains to you guys, listen up, that while the drama is entertaining to you, there are real people with real lives behind it. Please do not make it worse for anyone involved. To do so is harmful, not helpful. These past few days have been extremely painful for the both of us. I need everyone to know that I will be continuing to take some time to pause, reflect, and focus on moving forward in a healthier way. So you're not going to be like guzzling glizzies or... Oh, okay. You're not just going to be like pounding orange chicken. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm sure things are really going to start going your way, Amber. From here forward. Thank you, everyone who's shown kindness and understanding during this time. Oh my fucking God, I can't stand her. I cannot stand this bitch. Pumpkin Princess, not the glizzies. I know. All the glizzies.
Something that has become important tension as always opposite of before our
Fast forward
audience
this,
lives
obviously,
want to
we've
know
already
via
read
web
it.
clip they're back together. She immediately hopped on her Instagram to shut that rumor down, saying no, we are not back together. Then there's this post she made yesterday. Emily says, I wasn't going to say anything more, but lies don't get the last word. Feelings can be intense, but they don't rewrite reality. This isn't about taking sides, it's about truth and transparency. Evidence over accusations. Anyway, Rachel has an upcoming video that brings everything back to what matters. Truth, transparency, and context backed by real receipts.
Damn it, I should have been reading it as Tommy. What am I doing with my life? Yes, don't worry, Em. Guzzle and glizzies. Next shirt. No problem. I was going to... Okay, I think she meant to say maybe I wasn't going to say anything anymore, but lies don't get the last word. God, you know what? It's true. This bitch and Amberlynn truly are like a perfect match because they're both so freaking annoying and like so self-important. Like they both just think that they really are bringing something to the table. Feelings can be intense, but they don't rewrite reality. This isn't about taking sides. It's about the truth and transparency. Why do I feel like I sound like Keanu Reeves right now? I kind of like it, actually. Anyway, Rachel has an upcoming video that brings everything back to what matters. Truth, transparency, and context. Backed by real receipts. We guarantee it. Hopefully this will put an end to the nonsense. Wow. Jesus. The back and forth between the two of them and like how they try to communicate through these posts, and it's just the same shit, different day. You guys blocked each other yet? That's what I'd like to know. Have you blocked each other yet? No? Okay, then everybody just needs to shut up.
Hopefully this will put an end to this nonsense. So someone comments, a very toxic relationship on both sides, it's best to just move on and learn what to avoid and also to fix your own shortcomings. Emily replies, I know I have my own things to work through and I'm working on it. I'm human. I also have the right to defend myself against lies.
Okay, yeah, you're human. But when your sexual preferences are harmful to other people, I'm sorry, no, no, it's not just you being human, it's you being a freaking creep, so.
Another person commented, the Hecticana channel is speculating that you and Amber are back together again? Emily says, it's absolutely not true and it's not cool that he's starting those rumors. And this person commented, you should reply befittingly to all the allegations Amber is making, like you wanting FaceTime schmecks, you asking for lymphedema leg and belly photos, and wanting to be with her. Emily replies, it will all be addressed. Well, since Amber wants to blame her audience and the reaction.
Dino love bites, of course. We love theories, and you know what? Even if we didn't, it's your, it's going to be your birthday, so yeah.
Channels, let's take a look at what she has said about Emily, straight from the horse's mouth.
I'm scared because we're like live. I am not with Emily anymore. We are not together.
I swear to God, the impression I just did of her wasn't even exaggerated that much. Like, I swear to God. It's like, shut the fuck up.
We have not been together since that whole thing you guys saw me do. I know how it feels to like love someone and then like be confused and know that like being away from them is more of like a freedom and a positive thing. Like I am so protecting my peace lately, and if I feel like if there's any given moment where I can't handle like the craziest rumors and speculation and just drama and bullshit of it all, then I'm like I'd rather not put myself through that. Hey, not gonna lie, a 20-piece nugget sounds good. You'll never ever be loved as a fetish. How does it feel? I was loved before I was a fetish. They loved me for like my heart, and they were with me, I'm assuming, because they liked being around me. I genuinely have never been in a relationship where someone like actually thought my body was sexy until my last relationship. Fetish or not, like it was a nice feeling, but I want to be single. I don't have this heavy burden of wondering every day what life is gonna be like. I feel my mental health improving every single day. Didn't she make fun of your body though? Yeah, it's definitely weird. Two things came.
I never understood that either. Other than just the fact that Emily knew that that would hurt Amber, because for some reason Amber doesn't think she's fat. So Emily decided to press that button and basically like comment about her weight, but then it's like, hey, will you let me hug your lymphedema leg and put your belly on me? So it's like I said, they're just both trash human beings.
Be true at once. One thing is I don't want to talk about it. Second thing is I'm being manipulated into not talking about it. I can't say anything. I've never wished I had never met someone in my whole entire life until now, and that says a lot. It has nothing to do with me. I don't care what I did while hurting. I don't care. She gets to
That right there needs to be sampled. I don't care what I did. I don't care. Okay, well, that's not an excuse, and you could still very much be committing crimes and be held accountable for things you're doing because you were hurting. Someone hurt my feelings, so I was allowed to be violent. Oh, that's not how it works, bitch. All right, dental advice. Here's your theory. I think Amber threw Rarity out after Emily didn't respond the way she wanted her to her text because she wanted a picture to support her lie. Amber's willing to fake evidence for her lies. Faking it similar to how she faked the no work lunch note at the elderly home, and I think she has the photo of Rarity outside unless she's deleted it. Yeah. 100% believable. But you know what? I've said before, you could literally tell me that Amber has done anything. You could say, they literally found 12 dead bodies in her basement today. I'd be like, okay, yeah, I believe that. There's almost nothing that I wouldn't believe that she's capable of. And I'm being so for real.
do all of this, and I'm not allowed to mention her, not even a little bit, or she flips the out, and then I have to deal with it. She told me that the only reason why she went to the reaction channel is because I was trying to hold her accountable for the things that she's done. But if you need remembrance, literally go look at the live streams where I was crashing out. That's just the tip of the iceberg. Everything I said in that is 100% truth. Yeah, I'm sorry for going absolutely insane and unhinged due to I don't want to talk about it anymore. It's the worst fucking relationship I've ever been in my life. It's the craziest thing that this person can do things to cause this person to hurt, right? So this person wants them to like apologize, and then this person.
It's the super chat. Having your feelings hurt does not give you the right to physically lay hands on someone. That's yeah. That's exactly what we were saying. Nemesis, I see your question about gifting to Dino. I don't know how you do it to a specific person, babe. So I think if you just did it, in the general chat, I don't know how YouTube calculates that. I know I think it goes by I'm sure there's some type of algorithm, but yeah, I don't know that you can give it just to one specific person. But I'm sure that Dino really appreciates that sentiment.
And starts gaslighting. Oh, but I didn't, even though it's right in front of her face. So then this person is literally gaslighted and manipulated, and then starts to feel insane and starts to show something.
The way her double chin is getting red is amazing to me, and I love it. Also, this crash out, I swear to God, is just, you guys aren't believing me.
Lines of literally being insane. And then this person's like, yes, I got it. Records her, saves it, all of this, and acts like the angel. But she's not the fucking angel. It's like, you guys forget. You guys hated this girl. You guys were calling her the most foul things ever. The M word. She has been
Bone
wanting to see my
Daddy,
belly. She
hello,
wants to
BB.
do photos. She's wanted to do FaceTimes. And I keep telling her, no, I'm not in it. I don't want that anymore. Like, all asking me for sexual photos. She's literally talking to reaction channels. I'm almost willing to stay with anybody, but I couldn't do it anymore.
Okay, first of all, this face. Just really highlights the old chins and where the actual jawline would be if she wasn't 600 pounds. Excuse me. The fact that she just said, I'm really willing to stay with anything. So you're basically admitting that you're desperate and you'll accept any treatment from a partner. Okay. I mean, I think we understood that, but wow.
Brian, the Zoloft works heavenly. But then when I come on here and I am pounded about the ex that can f*** me up, and so many people saw right through it in the beginning, I wish I would have listened to Alexis and Emily.
Oh my God, it's almost like literally everyone was saying it. Your friends, your family, your audience. Oh. But you were just so desperate to be wanted, weren't you, Ambi? Ambi. Even now, I think after everything, if Emily kind of like got her shit together a little bit and like came kissing Amber's ass and really tried to like get back in there again, I think Amber would 100% be like, okay.
I know you're watching this because you watch everything and you're in all the Reddits. You're pissed right now and you're gonna do everything you can to punish me because that is what you do and you enjoy it. You literally get a kick out of the reaction channels. You get a kick out of the haters. Emily can show whatever.
Her pointing out Emily enjoying the torture so comes off as like a humiliation kink to me. I don't know what it is. It's like this is part of their foreplay or something that we're witnessing. Like, Emily just wants to hurt me so bad. Like, what the hell are we watching? This is this woman's life. This is your life, Amber.
Text that she has, whatever it is that she has, but I'm telling you guys verbatim, she made me psycho. She made me crazy. I did not.
I'm pretty sure your other partners would already say that you were psycho. Wow, I pulled that off really well, didn't I?
Recognize myself. My mom did not recognize me. Alexis, someone who
Mom doesn't know you, bitch. She hasn't been around you for how many years? I think maybe she's starting to get to know you because that's why she fucking can't stand you, but be so for real.
loved me dearly stopped being my friend because I stayed with Emily because she saw what I didn't. And I'm terrified of Emily. I'm terrified of her.
No, it probably also has something to do with the fact that you led Alexis on and were doing things sexually with her, and then Emily came in the picture. So yeah, Alexis probably had some feelings about that.
She saw what I didn't. And I'm terrified of Emily. I'm terrified of her. You have no idea.
She's terrified because Emily has the BPD meltdown video. Absolutely believe that that's what she's referring to.
It's misery being in a relationship with her. Misery. You are being manipulated by the best manipulator I have ever known in my whole entire life. December 5th, 4:05 p.m.
And that's it right there. Amber's just mad that she fucking got. Honestly. It's like, Amber, this is the treatment that you have given numerous people. Oh, you don't like it when it's done back to you? What a frickin' shock. Oh, I'm normally the one that manipulates everyone, and I was manipulated. Yeah, because frickin' Emily's used to dealing with psych patients. And that's true. Amber's normal tactics did not work, and she got.
She woke me up by surprising me with Buffalo Wild Wings. All she wanted to do was feed me and make me more fat. That's
She cares about her health, you guys.
crazy. I turned over in bed and silently cried. She noticed I was crying and got pissed, talking about my dad, saying how my mom loves her grandchildren more than me, even though they aren't her real grandchildren, etc. Emily is sick, truly cold, truly awful. Emily is so selfish and doesn't realize it. She shows zero.
Also, just the Delulu brain. Because this is all Amber's dictation, basically, of her life. So this is from Amber's perspective, where, of course, she never does anything wrong to provoke anything. And everyone's just being really mean to her and not giving her what she wants. You all suck and I'm amazing. Like, what does she think this is doing other than just supporting how absolutely fucking delusional this bitch is? Like, my God. Okay. Keep going.
Empathy for me, it's scary. I don't think this relationship is going to work, but I'm almost too afraid to leave her. I do have a lawyer. Suing someone is hard and it's annoying, but leaking, especially.
Suing someone isn't hard. And the reason you get a lawyer is because they do all the work. All you have to do, Amber, from your position, is provide the evidence. But I think we all understand that that's the hard part for her because she does not possess the evidence for anything other than her being a dumb, hateful ass bitch.
How many text messages she has leaked, and for the reason it is against the law. 100% suable. Oh, you want me to talk about the kick when she kicked me? Oh, it
Raven
did.
Moon,
It was
hello,
right
BB.
in my hernia. It was November 4th, 2024. It was.
How would you even know where your hernia is? How would you know where anything is? And I'm not even saying that to be mean. Just the way her body is, how would you know where any of your organs are at this point? Like,
right in my hernia. Casey and Emily are
my hernia.
two awful relationships that I've been in. And her making people believe that I would ever hurt Rarity is such defamation, and she is sick for that because she knows exactly how that feels because people.
Amber, defamation is something that someone says knowing it's a lie. And it has to ruin your career or your ability to thrive basically in life. Do you think that Emily ruined your reputation, Amber? You had some freaking pristine reputation before this? Oh, okay. It just confirmed you as permanent animal abuser status. That's it. Okay.
People think that she killed her fucking late fiance when you never ever do anything to Rarity.
Raven Moon,
to
hello,
stay in
BB.
that. I was miserable ever since I met her.
God, that face. I love this face. This one's actually pretty
Stay
funny
in
too.
that.
No, that's not
I
it.
was miserable ever since.
That. I was miserable. That's why after I claimed that Rarity was outside, I said, and it wasn't getting a response, I said, Emily, can I ask you a question? Can I have one more chance? Like, is she forgetting that we know all that we saw all that, everything leading up to that moment?
My mental health got worse than ever. Like, my physical health got so bad. I bet you she didn't
It's because you were eating everything she was feeding you because you absolutely loved the fact that she's a frickin' feeder.
send you text messages of her calling me fat, down to like making fun of
Nemesis. I love it when Amber makes that impressive brewer face. Yeah, that's exactly it, honestly.
me as a child. You guys are believing in actual, verbally making fun of me as a child. You guys are believing in actual.
God, I swear to God, she rehearsed that in a mirror.
Down to like making fun of me as a child. You guys are believing in actual, verbally person who wants their partners to literally like.
Oh, verbally abusive? That's wrong. Well, Amber, that's literally you. That's you, babe. Oh, you don't like the mirror put up in front of your face? Okay, gotcha.
So, you know how many times I saw Megan naked because Emily recorded her? You wouldn't even know. And then she was like, don't ever mention me
And yet you still stayed with Emily after seeing that. Okay.
in your vlogs again, or else soon the world will know you're a cheater. If you do anything to affect my life more than you already have, I will sue the fuck out of you and get your channel shut down. You can be homeless, which I didn't reply to. She said, I have a lot more I could say. So if you say anything about me, I won't hold back. Only love can hurt like this. Is this a humiliation ritual? Did you see their speculation that you and Em are still chatting? Absolutely not. I completely broke all ties. She has texted me a few times and I have not responded. It's like
I broke all ties but haven't blocked her. Got it.
never ever have came online to just talk badly about her. I've done everything I could to stick up for her and protect her, even while she was actively hurting me. I would cower down to her. I would apologize for things that I didn't even do. And it genuinely scared me sometimes.
Nemesis, per usual, you're on a roll. A smushed, or is that smooched, silicone seal. That's a triple S, as in triple satanic.
It's like when I had my crash out months ago, when it really ended, I admitted in the live stream the way that she treated me like made me crazy. Like I did not recognize myself. My mom did not recognize me. Like I have seen Megan, her ex, naked, acting the same way I did, well, with Emily, because Emily filmed her. Like she would constantly threaten to ruin my life on YouTube. I'm crying because someone that I opened up my heart to thrived off of making me insane. I was pantsless because Emily liked it. She liked seeing me in her bed half naked. She liked me immobile. That's what she liked. It was very hard for me to get into her truck, and she would take.
And this is what she's trying to walk back now. Like, bitch, you are the one that said all of this. What are you doing? You really thought you were doing something too by like calling all this out. It's like, we already knew. And you told us we were stupid and that she wasn't a feeder.
Videos of me getting into her truck. She liked that it was hard for me to do things. And that's the person you guys are like rooting for. I could not get into Emily's truck without that being footstool. I vlogged it, right? To punish me one time. She left it at home.
Amber, do you think maybe like to a normal person brain, to an unwrinkled brain, let's say it that way, okay, that an indication that you could not enter a vehicle would maybe be lose a little bit of weight to help out the situation? No? Just bitch about the stool? You didn't bring my stool, Emily. Which I would believe that Emily did do that as a punishment. But at the same time, it's Amber.
Left it at home. That's the type of shit that she did. If you treat your partner that way, you are sick. Like, you are actually sick. She said how badly she wanted to ruin my life. She said it. You are creepy as hell. Like, you like your women 1,000 plus. You like them breathing on a fucking breathing tube, and when you can't walk type deal, you need help. And that's not defamation, nothing. That is the truth. That is what I lived in. Being your
Well, she walked that back real quick, didn't she? I'm not afraid of your defamation bullshit, Emily. It's the truth.
girlfriend. Lizzie, am I right? Because you genuinely don't know how to keep your mouth shut. You're lucky that I do. You're lucky that I do. You're lucky this is all I've said. I need to save the next girl. I've said enough to make people's heads pop
Emily isn't lucky. I think this is why we haven't seen the video yet. Because it's pretty much Emily's golden ticket at this point.
off, but people apparently just ignore everything about Emily. It is not legal to threaten to distribute a video of you in a vulnerable, emotional state for the purpose of harassment. Her actions could constitute a serious crime and you'd be able to obtain a civil restraining order against her. That would be really cool. She's not showing it to, this is my story, this is what I went through. She's showing it to destroy me, and she said she was going to destroy me, and she's actively trying to do so. Because she gets a kick out of it. Like, she's actually genuinely enjoying it. Like, literally doing that, while asking to see my belly and my lymphedema legs. Like, she was obsessed with my body, bro. That's all it was. I remember sitting there in her stupid fucking truck where she sat there smoking cigarettes 24/7. She would go out there and fucking look at all the fat girls. Can you imagine saying, I want to...
And you stayed. And you stayed. You did everything in your power to stay in that situation. You stayed. You got rid of your precious cat. So you could stay. Fucking dumb ass bitch. Oh my god, I can't stand her. Pumpkin princess. Precious BB. Amber talking big to a screen is cray. Y'all watch out, the wildebeest is on the loose. Yeah, exactly. Square up. Square up. Then it's like, oh, I'm fawning. Don't yell at me.
Order a 20-piece nugget, and your partner saying, how about 40? Leslie, you guys did not like her a year ago when I was showing love. How would you guys feel if you were in a relationship and you found out that behind your back they were on a hate subreddit making fun of your body and saying bad things about you? And you know what's scary? Emily is enjoying.
Tell you what I wouldn't be doing. Letting my cat outside so I could stay with the person. I don't think I'd be actively fighting to stay with that person. Just off the top of my head. That's where my, mind's plan goes. But
This. She enjoys when she sees me in pain. She gets to just watch me suffer. She probably loves it. People are like, how do you kick someone off the couch?
that right there is what I was talking about when she's like, she probably loves it. Again, it's like a weird thing that they're doing with each other.
Oh, well, she was laying on the couch and my ass is fat. I sat on the edge. I'm like, she kicks me off the couch. I slide off and I'm on the floor. I can't get up because of my lymphedema. And I'm asking her for help and she's smirking. Why don't you believe it? It's Emily, the person that you hated.
Why don't you believe me? Why don't you believe me? Oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Why don't you guys believe her? Rude. All right. You guys want to hear a story about probably one of the most embarrassing incidences of my adult life? I've had to tell this story so many times now, but I'm going to tell it one more time. It just stays between us, babe. Okay? Just between us. Okay. So, as many of you know, I've mentioned it. I was in Chicago over the weekend. And my friend, who is extremely kind, extremely generous, decided to invite me with a couple of the girls that work for her. So, we stayed at the Congress, first of all, which is apparently the second most haunted hotel in the world, which we did not know at the time. And I think I'm gonna do a little vlog for you guys. Nothing crazy, just something a little silly. But anyway, I digress. The theater that we were going to for this, we were seeing a show, a comedian. Okay. It held 4,000 people. Okay. This place was absolutely freaking massive. And we were sitting directly in the front row of this ginormous concert theater. Okay. Never in my life have I done that. So I'm not aware of the proper etiquette. The girls I was with were not aware of the proper etiquette. Two of the girls that were with us, which were her employees, were younger and a little bit on the shyer side. One especially, a very sweet and shy girl. Well, that evening, that sweet, shy girl decided she was going to take an edible. And they're legal in Chicago. But she's like, oh, last time I took one, I took a half and I didn't feel anything. So maybe I should take a whole. We're like, no, don't do that. Take the half first. See how it treats you. You can always take more if you want. Okay, great. So she takes the half. So, if you're not used to doing stuff like that and you're already kind of a shy person, being in the environment we were in already can be kind of intimidating. I mean, there's a lot of people. It's a huge, huge space. It can be intense. I don't think this is anything like what you guys are expecting. So anyway, we are at the show. We're sitting in the front row. We're having a great time. Now, my bestie, who is, again, just the sweetest person you ever meet, always considerate of others. I'm just sitting there laughing my ass off, basically, acting like, because I'm having fun. And my friend looks to the left. It's like a row of us. So there's only six of us sitting in this row because, again, we're right at the stage. And she looks down at the very shy one. And it's very apparent that she's not feeling very well, but not in like a sick way, just in like a, kind of like had too much green kind of way, just kind of like, oh. So my bestie proceeds to, you know, kind of ask, are you okay? You know, blah, blah. I then kind of realize what's happening and think, you know, just think how funny it was that she was trying to take a whole one. So at this point, we're kind of like giggling, you know, nothing crazy. Maybe 20 seconds we were speaking, if that, maybe 20 seconds. And again, we weren't being like, blah, 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 or anything like that. It was kind of like, the comedian that was performing, the main event, I might add, looks over at us and says, do you think I can't hear you? And I think it was at that exact moment that I understood the term gobsmacked, because, you know, you're not expecting it. It's a room of 4,000 people. This person's performing. We're just kind of like, so she says that, and we're all just kind of stunned, like, holy shit. I'm thinking in my mind, Nemesis, yeah, we did. But not in a funny way at all. Oh my God, it was terrible. Okay, let me focus. So she says, you don't think I can hear you or what? And we were just kind of like, and this is what bothers me now. I wish I would have just said, we're too high, you know, something like that. We all say nothing. They're all kind of shy. I'm me, you know, I'm the bold one, but still, I am gobsmacked. She says, oh, now you're going to shut the fuck up. So I had kind of half thought maybe she was going to make it funny and kind of like roast us a little bit. No, she just went like straight mean. So we're kind of sitting here. She says, all the people behind you have paid really good money for their seats and have been waiting months. And, you know, then of course, the crowd kind of goes wild. Again, 4,000 people. 4,000 people. And we're just sitting there like, oh my fucking God. And then she says, if you have somewhere you'd rather be, you can just get the fuck out. When I tell you it was basically worst case scenario, I mean, people weren't like boo or anything like that. Everyone just kind of was like, ah, and then like the show went on. It was terrible. So after that, I mean, we were just kind of stunned, you know, sitting there just like, oh. So anyway, after that, there was an intermission where she gets off the stage, but she's coming back because, again, she's the headliner. There's a few people around us. There's a couple, and me being me again, I said, hey, you know, if we were being disruptive, I'm really sorry. Like, we apologize. He's like, we couldn't even hear you guys. I'm like, okay. There was like a group of like gay guys, love them, behind us too. And you know how they are. If you're acting up, they're going to freaking call your ass out. Same thing. I said, hey, you know, we're really sorry. They're like, we're effed up. Kind of like, we couldn't hear you either. Like, okay. So there was also like a security guard like 2 feet away from us. And, you know, if we were really being that ridiculous, I feel like they would have been like, hey, can you guys shut the fuck up? But again, it was just one of those things. We took the freaking wind right out of our sails for the rest of the night. I'm like, come on, guys, it's okay. You know, it was terrible. But the only thing I can think of is that maybe our voices were maybe like just like ping-ponging right off the stage into her ear, and maybe it was like, just, you know, like distracting her. But yeah, I feel like it could have maybe been handled a little bit better, and it ruined the little shy one. My God, the devastation. The absolute devastation. So anyway, that was my experience on Saturday night in Chicago out on the town. But you know what? The rest of the trip was super, super fun. We had gone to Chinatown that day, did a lot of shit. We went on a bus tour the next day. We got to stay at the second most haunted hotel. So we had a lot of fun, but it was just one of those things where you're just like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? Yeah, Nemesis, massive overreaction. Yeah, I kind of said, you know what? If it's that fucking serious, they have an usher like bring you to your seat. Like maybe for like people like us that don't know the theater decorum of like never speak in the front row, they maybe could have said, hey, just so you know, you're in the front row. This is how they expect you to behave. And we did. After that, we behaved. We were all just sort of sitting there with a half smile on our face like good girls for the rest of the time. But Anyway, that is my traumatic story of one of the most embarrassing things that's ever happened to me in my life. And of course, we were talking about it nonstop, just like, God. So, anyway, I appreciate you all so much for joining me on this little Monday night in Girl World catch up. Not really any surprises here. They're all still idiots, and Chantal may be heading to Canada soon. Well, at any rate, I want to thank my mods for being here. M, Sherry, Pumpkin Princess, Bone Daddy, of course. Everybody, enjoy the rest of your evening. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, just remember, we're not some freaking idiots like these bitches. So let's get out there, live our lives, show them what's up, and be the best bone little baddies that you can be. So everybody take care. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.